In 636, Jabala ibn al-Ayham led the Ghassanid forces in their struggle against Islam, but his life was about to take an unexpected turn. After facing defeats on the battlefield, would he find peace between two opposing beliefs? In 570, in the vast lands of the Ghassanid Kingdom, a boy named Jabala ibn al-Ayham was born amidst the vibrant backdrop of the Middle East. The Ghassanid Kingdom, renowned for its representation of the blend between Hellenistic and Arab cultures, laid a solid foundation for Christianity amid the historical upheaval. Jabala's father, al-Ayham ibn Harith, held the title of phylarch, a powerful lord in the region who forged strong alliances among the Arab Christian tribes. Time passed, and by around 602, Jabala had grown up and succeeded his father as phylarch of the Ghassanids. He became responsible for leading the Christian tribes in their battle against external threats, notably the rising Islamic forces. Jabala's early leadership years were fraught with challenges as the tribes began to sense the explosive power emerging from the Islamic era. In 636, Jabala led the Ghassanid legions into two pivotal battles, first at Dumat al-Jandal, where his army faced the Muslim forces. Despite fighting valiantly, they were overwhelmed by the strength of the Islamic army, especially under the command of Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab, who led millions of Muslims. The subsequent battle at Yarmouk was not just a mere skirmish. It marked the end of an era, as the Byzantine forces commanded by Jabala were defeated, extinguishing any hope of preserving Ghassanid power. The struggle was not only about casualties but also bore many poignant tales. Confronted by a harsh reality, Jabala was said to have sought answers within Islam. Around 638, he reportedly converted to Islam. However, this was not an easy path. Witnessing the intense transformations around him and the fragility of Christianity's existence, Jabala quickly recognized the contradictions in his choice. Some sources suggest that after facing the harshness of reality, he decided to return to Christianity as a form of resistance against the pressure he endured. This move provoked strong reactions from the Islamic community and raised questions about his place in history. Just a few years later, around 639, Jabala, along with about 30,000 followers, decided to abandon Syria. Amidst the chaos, tragedy, and hardship, they migrated to Anatolia, a region of the Byzantine Empire where Jabala hoped to find peace after years of war. Their journey was not merely a migration, but a flight from the past, carrying fading memories of a homeland. The path was fraught with difficulties, bearing the weight of painful memories and unhealed wounds in their souls. Yet, upon arriving in Anatolia, what they sought was a place to start anew. Jabala approached Emperor Heraclius, who could support them during this transition. But here, a controversial tale emerged about an incident in Mecca, where Jabala encountered a poor pilgrim. The details of this incident vary among sources, but it certainly caught Caliph Umar's attention. His resentment intensified tensions among religious groups, and Jabala became a contentious figure. Always caught between two worlds, with one foot in Christianity and the other in Islam, he symbolized the transition between two major religions in the region. Over time, Jabala passed away in 645 in Anatolia. Nevertheless, his life left an indelible mark in history. He was not only the last lord of the Ghassanid dynasty, but also a witness to a great transformative period in Middle Eastern history. Today, although the name Jabala ibn al-Ayham may be lost in the pages of history, his story continues to evoke many questions about existence, belief, and the journeys it can lead one through in the chaos of history. Some view Jabala as a model for numerous characters in the prayer stories of Christianity and Islam, while others argue he is a fictional figure entwined with legends and lacking concrete evidence of his actual existence. Even contemporary sources cannot clarify this perplexing issue. It seems Jabala has become a symbol of the dialogues between cultures and religions, epitomizing the inner conflicts that individuals face during historical moments. Thus, while Jabala ibn al-Ayham is a forgotten figure in history, his life and the events surrounding him provoke deep reflections on change, faith, and the values that humanity pursues. Does the end of a dynasty correspond to the beginning of a new era, or is it simply the departing of a name? These questions remain unanswered and may forever linger in the collective consciousness of generations to come. a mysterious dimension where history and mythology intersect, waiting to be explored from fresh perspectives.